Hola and welcome back. My name is Doug. I am 6 feet tall, 52 years old, and I'm currently 194 pounds. So this is a quick review on Stephen Gundry's product, Metabolic Advanced. Boing, there it is. This stuff is supposed to help you lose weight. It's supposed to give you more energy. It's supposed to like somehow take, sugar, like all the sugar that we eat. So I saw a long video on this. It was like 20-minute long, sales ad video or what have you. And it sounded too good to be true, blah, blah, blah. And of course I had to buy it, right? So, because I'm a sugar addict. I mean, right now I'm drinking a Vietnamese coffee because I love it. So this stuff, Metabolic Advanced, is supposed to like take the sugar, process the sugar better because our bodies are not good at processing sugar. So in the video that I saw, Dr. Gundry was talking about how our bodies, don't do good with a lot of sugar, but these all-natural pills were going to help us process that sugar in our bodies better, and we were going to lose weight because of it, and we're supposed to get more energy as well, right? So I was like, hell yeah! So of course I bought it, right? So here is a graph of my weight for 2022, right? I started out in January at 196.4 pounds, and then right here at 200 pounds on 723, I start taking the pills, okay? And as you can see, my weight did not actually go down. It actually went up. It hit 203.4 pounds, which was the highest for the year at that point. And then it went down the next week to 201.4, and then it went up again to 203.6. And I kind of got sick at that point, and I stopped the pills. So I did it for 3 weeks, okay? Basically, I had a net gain of 3.6 pounds. Now, I did change my eating habits. I did start eating more sugar and everything to see if these pills were the real deal and if they were like amazing, like they said in the video. And clearly, over 3 weeks, I gained 3.6 pounds, all right? So it did not work for me, basically. That's my review. So you're probably wondering, hey, Doug, how much did that cost you? Well, here's my receipt. I bought 3 of them because the sales video was so awesome. I almost bought 6, actually, because the sales video was so awesome. It was, that whole kind of thing like, oh, buy 1 and pay for like, I don't know, $50 for it. And then buy 3, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. So, and then it's like, buy 6, have a 20-year supply, all this kind of stuff. So I was like, oh, no, well, it looks good. It sounds amazing. The guy went to Yale, right? So I'm like, and he seems like a nice guy. So I bought 3 of them. Yeah, it's $142.94. $142.94. I got all 3 bottles right here. I didn't open this one. This one's not open. Almost, I don't know, a third of this one, and this other one I finished pretty much. So here he is, and I mean, I'm colorblind, but it looks like his glasses are blue. All right. All I'm going to say is I should have known right there that it wasn't going to work. Yeah, thank you, doctor. Never trust anybody with blue glasses, especially somebody in the medical profession who's got a 25-minute long sales video on some product that can improve your life dramatically. So let's look at my history real quick. This is me at 40 years old, and no, I am not pregnant with Siamese twins. Here I am, 226 pounds. So for 14 years, I was between 210 and 230 pounds. So here I am, like 2 weeks ago, at 196 pounds. I'm getting definition of my body and everything. I'm getting muscles because of calisthenics that I've been doing. The big thing, though, that's helped me keep my weight down is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting has been my savior for losing weight, and it's free. You don't have to buy any pills, okay? So here's another graph of my weight, 6-year graph from January 2017 to today, which is almost 2023. And as you can see, when I started all this, I was 224 pounds right there, 224.6 pounds. And for the 14 years before this, I was 210 to 230 pounds. So I was having problems getting below 210 pounds, actually. So I did all sorts of things through the years, right? Low carb diet was really good and stuff. I did a lot of walking. So from here to here, when I got serious, I did tons of walking. In about 6 months, I got down to 193 pounds, right? Which is amazing. Then I started celebrating. I gained all sorts of weight, got up to 216, all this kind of stuff. Then I think around here, I found intermittent fasting, and I started to use it. What happened was, as you can see in this final year, like in my 19th year, I've been under 205 pounds the entire last 12 months, which I've never done for the last 20 years. And I hit my lowest weight, 191.6 pounds. That's the lowest I've been in 20 years. What I did was I was eating, for about 8 hours a day, in this time frame for this year. So 16 hours, I wouldn't eat anything, and I'd eat in 8-hour windows. But what I've done is now here I'm 194 pounds as of like 2 days ago. So I'm all the way down to 194, and the reason is because I'm eating, my windows for eating have become less and less. So what I'm doing now is, 5 weeks ago, I was eating 8 hours a day, for 8 hours a day, and I was taking 16.2 hours in between my eating windows. Then the next week, I cut my window down to 7 hours a day, and it was 17.3 hours in between my eating windows. Then 17.1 hours the next week, and then the week after that, I was like, hey, let's shrink it a little more. So I did 6-hour eating windows, 18 hours in between my meals, 18 hours. And then last week, I cut it down even more to 4-hour windows. So I was eating 19.8 hours in between, almost 20 hours basically, in between my meal, in between my, for my last meal and my next meal the next day. So I was eating in 4-hour windows. So I lost 2 pounds, right? I lost 2 pounds from the week before. But all this kind of stuff, eating the 8 hours a day has kept me under 200 pounds in itself. Okay, well, it's kept me under 205 pounds and mostly under 200 pounds. But now I'm shrinking the window even more, and I'm going to see that if I do 4 hours a day, is it going to get me down to about 185, which is what I really want. That's like my biggest goal, I think. Intermittent fasting for me has been amazing, and it has, better than low carb, better than exercise. And dude, I walk all over Georgia. I've done all sorts of power walking, all sorts of stuff, high intensity exercise, all that stuff, punishing my body and everything, trying to lose weight. I'm not even hardly doing any cardio right now. I do calisthenics. I do walk about half an hour a day. I've got videos on that on my channel, but really the only reason that I'm, at 194 pounds today is because of intermittent fasting. And I mean, I'm eating the Vietnamese coffees, I'm eating all sorts of sugar for those 4 hours. I eat pizza at least twice a week. I'm going to go get a pizza and eat it myself right after this video. Literally, I'm going to get a huge pizza, and I'm going to eat that within 3 hours, and then I'm not going to eat anything for the next 20 hours. Okay, so I went to lunch during the editing of this video, and like I said, I got a whole pizza. That is not a personal pizza. That's like for 2 people, right? Look at that. There's a plate there, whatever. It's big. It's really big, right? So I had like 6 pieces, at about 2 o'clock. It was about 1:45. I had 6 pieces, and then after that, I drove down the street and I got a freaking large iced mocha coffee, which is my third iced coffee for the day. I start at 12 o'clock, and then by 3 o'clock I was drinking my third coffee. I have to condense everything. All my sugar and fun and pizza and food and everything has to be condensed within 4 hours, right? So then I had an iced mocha coffee, right, a large. Then I came home and I finished the pizza. I finished the pizza at like 3:40. I finished the last 2 pieces. And here's my iced mocha coffee. I've got like 3 more minutes. It's like 3:57. I've got 3 more minutes before 4 o'clock for me to finish this coffee. And then at 4 o'clock, boom, I'm done. My 4-hour window of eating and having fun and festivities and sugar and pizza, cocaine, and everything, right? My party is over at 4. So I gotta finish this coffee, and then it's going to be 20 hours until 12 o'clock noon tomorrow, and then I'm going to start eating again. So yeah, I eat like a party every day, but I only do it for 4 hours a day, and I still expect to lose at least 1 pound this week. Even though I'm gonna do very light cardio this week, I still expect to get down to about 193 with my 4-hour windows. We'll see how it goes. So intermittent fasting has been my savior when it comes to losing weight. And what I would recommend is, try and do 8 hours a day and let your body get acclimated to it. And then, do that for like a couple weeks, and then try and do 17 hours a day and then 18 hours a day. Don't try and, do 20 hours in your first week or anything like that. Go slow. And what happens is you'll find that your body can tolerate it much easier over time. It's really amazing, and it's my #1 way for losing weight. And there's also a lot of other benefits to intermittent fasting. There's a lot of videos on it online for it. If you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to leave a comment below, and I will try to help you with it. So I cannot give this a good review because it didn't. I actually gained like 3.6 pounds on it over 3 weeks. I am going to give a huge awesome review to intermittent fasting. And like I said, leave comments below if you have questions. I'll try to answer them. Thank you so much for watching my video and have an awesome day. See ya.